fall within expected parameters. Outcomes have been mapped. Continue as you are. I shall be waiting.
Alright. I'm giving it one final test as far as what could it be that I could control myself as far as the quality of the stream. I'm waiting for my changes to save. If it already looks better, just say so in the chat if you happen to be in here.
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions.
Oh, that looks so much better.
You don't need to thank me.
So much better. Let's give her a twirl. Let's move it around. I can see her hand moving. The flames look good. Still a little pixelated when I move the camera quick. But that's gonna happen in Warframe. But it looks substantially better. So that's interesting. So now it's a matter of when I'm gaming, it's still going to be off, but I know the changes I have to make. Gonna have to update a couple of things. But my question is, this is a fast-paced game. So it's not entirely the servers, but it's part of it.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks, if they could.
I'm just watching my own stream to see how this looks. It's still getting pixelated because of how much is going on at once. And that's to be expected. Oh, that looks so much better. Still doesn't answer a few things. It's still not crisp. It still falters just a little bit. But that's gonna have to be good enough for now. Yeah.
Forget the Lotus. Grineer are your masters. Submit for mercy.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
The Grineer deteriorate over time. Is that what makes them violent?
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data. Mission will be a complete failure. Tenno, be on the lookout for improved security measures.
Security override incoming. Override delivered. Security systems temporarily disrupted.
Alarms successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
I was so worried about paying attention to the, I was so worried about paying attention to the stream to see what it looked like. I'm just gonna back out and start this again. I'm so focused on the quality of the broadcast now. I don't even know who I'm talking to at this point. I probably start and stopped my streams enough time that YouTube's algorithm kicked on and is not gonna let me be seen all that much today.
here to infiltrate data sets and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Come on, get out from underneath it. I'm going to stop here for 1 second. I just want to look at my own stream and see. Yeah, it's a little better.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Ben, what's up, buddy? How does the stream look right now? I've had a little bit of trouble with it. Oh. Change.
You've triggered the alarms.
Shit.
Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
I was looking at the chat, not paying attention.
You got it. The data is still intact.
Alright, cool. I had a fair amount of trouble with it before. This is the third time I've started this stream. So, yeah. It's been an issue. Right now it's probably not going to be too clear because of how fast I'm moving, but the last, I know yesterday, and it's got to still be going on right now. DE's had trouble with their servers. Sony is obviously having trouble with theirs. And then I noticed that there was something specifically going on just with my internet here at the Snake Pit. And it's been a pain in the ass. I mean, this is as clear as I can get it right now, but it is
Trigger the alarms now, and
nowhere near as clear as it normally is. But it's so much better than it was before. You would think I was doing this off of a tube TV. It was horrific.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We
So
have
how you
everything
been,
we
buddy?
came for.
How's your day
Get to
going?
extraction.
Ah, I hit the birds and he stopped me from bullet jumping. Nope, sounds good. Bella's always here by my feet. I'm doing alright, buddy. Doing better now that I can play smoother. I'm gonna have to tweak things in a little bit, but yeah, man. Doing alright, man. It's a terrific Taco Tuesday. Although, I'm probably not gonna have tacos today. Tacos will be tomorrow. So this is the first part of the sortie. I figure this is a good way for me to try and get a handle on the graphics and whatnot, making sure it's all transferring right. Oh, I know who I'm going to bring, and I'm going to bring a weapon that shouldn't even be allowed in this game, to be honest with you. Yep. That happens a lot. Bella is pretty used to it by now. She'll watch stuff with me. And she knows what's going on. So they're going to have extra armor, are they? Ben, this is a very broken weapon in this game.
Well put together.
The
Now
Convectus.
get out there and
Get your hands on it as fast as you can, man. So now my question is... gas or viral? What are you? Higher slash. Why do I have sweet serration on? That's a waste. Oh, why were you not... Oh, I got you over here. And just gonna do that so you're straight across the board. You and you are the exact same fucking build. Me? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Either way, hang on, is this A build? Yeah. Power. The amount of slash you can put on enemy with this
order seems to have
is
misplaced those weapons.
ridiculous. I'll do the mission with it, and if these enemies are just too weak and you can't even see how fast it's really killing them, keep in mind they're gonna have augmented armor, which means they get an extra 300% armor. It's not gonna make a difference. Dude, you can give them like an extra like 1,000,000% armor. This is the amount of damage this is about to do to them is ridiculous. Against a Nox, I can put like 400 stacks of slash on them. Like at level 150. Like it's...
This is a defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of actions while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Oh, I wish I brought...
Some archaic weapons,
Damn.
crude and dangerous.
I wish I brought whatchamacallit. Anaros.
Here is a terminal. Get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take long.
Like, the amount of slash it does. Like, I can't even let it sit on them long enough
Marines inbound.
for you to see just how much... That was a scorch. Like, they literally just vanished from existence.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Like, I just need to tap this. And that's it. Limbo? You get limbo from, doing the, limbo theorem. There's a quest for him.
Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
I call him the reality bender because basically you just phase stuff in and out of the void, including yourself, other warframes, the enemies.
Location reached.
Like, you'll never get...
Defend our position.
You should never be hurt as Limbo.
This will take a moment.
My Warframe is strong.
Like, that's how quick... Like, I barely tapped them. Now, these enemies, remember, they have augmented armor on. As long as I trigger slash on them, like, it's game over.
For the Lotus.
Like, the enemies are just...
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I just need to tap them. That's all I have to do. And this weapon literally just does the rest.
We are finished here. Move on.
If I go on vacation, I would be kicked from... What have I done? Since myself and one other person are really in charge of the kicking, outside of, our clan leader, before you go on vacation, just sign in. Just sign into your... Damn, co-action drift. I would need another Warframe here with me, another Tenno.
Terminal spotted. Upload
Just sign in to show that you're active. And then from there, we'll, you'll be fine. I want to say it's 90 days that we really pay attention to. Yeah, there's a Nox. So he's got 129 stacks of viral, or slash on him. Like, it's... When I take this to the simulacrum, I'll show you after this mission.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
This is technically a shotgun. It's got an alternate fire where it'll sweep side to side. Because that's all you really needed to do. But using Limbo, a lot of people are against people that use Limbo.
Mission complete.
And that's only because there are people out there that don't understand how Limbo works. And they'll use Limbo to troll enemies and people. Like, they'll banish the player so they can't do anything, and it's such a pain in the ass. So I can understand that from that aspect of it. But some people, the second they see Limbo, they're just like, oh, Limbo, nah, Limbo sucks. I hate anyone that uses Limbo. Idiots. This is all I can ever say to someone giving someone shit just because they're using a specific Warframe. Eat shit. Dude, use whatever Warframe you want to use. But if you are using the Warframe itself incorrectly, or to be a dick in certain ways, then yeah, okay, you're a little bit of a piece of shit. But the only time things bother me in this game is when someone is not playing the character the way they should be. There are certain game styles for every character. You don't bring Loki on a survival mission. You don't bring Loki to a defense mission where you're going to be going deep or whatnot. Like, he's good for spy stuff. Anything that involves being invisible and doing things quick, bring Loki. Like, if someone is using a support class and they're not supporting the team, then yeah, that's going to bother me. Like, alright, you're Trinity. Like, no one on our team should go down. And if someone goes down, you should be able to get them up super quick. Alright, so I'm going to pause. I'll take all that off. Let me get them out of there. Let me get some Nox. And 8 to fill our panel. Simulate. So, first thing is, I'm not using up any energy. There's a mod specifically for this weapon that it only uses up, or not using up any ammo. It won't use up ammo unless you actually hit something. So if I put it on this Nox, now it uses up ammo, not using it up anymore. So there's 175 stacks of slash on him right now. Typically you want to break that that glass so you can do real damage to him because his head's the only thing that's not protected. But because of how this is built up, there's 121 stacks. I mean, we could really ramp that up. I think the highest I can get one of these is like like I said, like 300 or 400. So if I'm just shooting him in the belly, oh, and of course I run out of ammo. But if I just shoot him in the stomach, yeah, there's almost 300 stacks of viral on him. Now, I mean, ideally, well, that's not going to do it. I mean, like, technically this is how you would layer it. It's the reason why I keep the pox on Limbo. It's for the corrosive that's on it. But the amount of slash you can trigger on an enemy is ridiculous. If I were to bring someone that didn't have a shit ton I would say One Punch Man armor. Like your typical heavy gunners here. And I gotta do this quick, because it's not gonna happen slow. Yeah. It's just that quick little shot. And that's all it takes for them to completely bleed out. I'm trying to do this as slow as I can. If I were to do this for real, and really just lay it on them, they're just going to... yeah, they're just going to blink out of existence. With Limbo, it's a matter of banishing enemies. Now, I just quote-unquote banish them. I can't touch them. No one can interact with them or anything. Now, if I banish myself, now I can inflict damage to them. If I did it fast enough. If I do the same thing to these guys. Now I stopped time in that void. Now they can't move. But here's the thing. I can't, my allies, they can't do any damage. They have to be in the rift as well, which is where I am. And I leave a portal behind so you can walk through it. It lasts only for a little bit, but this is how you would be able to do damage to these guys now. Now I have this thing panning back and forth. Or I could cast my Cataclysm. This is a big globe that I cause. Inside of it is basically like a different dimension. And this is how allies can now do serious damage with us. So when you have a bad Limbo player, what ends up happening is... oh, hang on. A bad Limbo player will just get some enemies, banish them all, and now nobody can do anything to them. And they don't even realize that they did it. They're not paying attention to any of it. So now they're just slowing everybody down. Now, if this was a mission, say a survival, this would be pain in the ass. If this was a defense, it would make it go on forever. Now, you can't unbanish them. That's the thing. The only thing you can do is now put yourself in the void. Oh, Ben, no worries, man. I was just explaining how Limbo works. I just started it, so I'll get back into it, buddy. I'll wait until these guys come back to our plane of reality. I'll show you the weapon that I'm talking about. So, first thing about it is, with the mod that's on it, there's a special mod just for this weapon. It doesn't use up ammo unless it's hitting something. The second it hits something, though, it will use up ammo. Now, this puts on a serious amount of slash damage. That's the big thing about this weapon. So, it just takes that little poke to really just do some damage to the enemies. Now, it does have a secondary fire, which makes it pan back and forth like a pair of scissors. So you can hit a group of enemies at the same time. It's two weaker beams and a strong one. But the amount of slash that you're going to put on enemies is ridiculous. So a lot of people don't like Limbo. And the main reason is people will troll with Limbo. Limbo can cast his first ability on enemies, or he can cast his first ability on allies. And what it does is, it banishes the allies or the enemies to basically you charge them with void, basically. So they're almost like in a different reality, but we can see them. But Limbo can control it. People hate Limbo because now we can't do any damage to them. I can put myself in the void since I control it, and I can do damage to them. Is he God? No, he's not a dog. But the thing that people really hate about Limbo is that he slows down missions, depending on the mission that you're doing. If you're doing a mobile defense like I was doing, either way you have to wait that amount of time. He just stops the enemies from coming in there. You don't have to worry about it. He's perfect crowd control. But if you're doing like a survival or a defense, it drags it on and makes the mission far harder than it needs to be. His first ability will specifically banish a group of enemies to the void. His second ability stops time within the void. And his fourth ability, his bread and butter, the one that you saw before, makes this giant cataclysm that wherever you're focused on is where it goes. And as time goes on, it slowly shrinks. Now, mine's good for about a minute, and I have a lot of range on mine because I want to block off a big area. If the nullifier from the Corpus touches it with his big bubble, it will turn it off. So this will stop right away. So having it this big is not always all that great. Now, the other thing I can do is I can cast extra void on them. And actually, I want to remember what the third ability is. I honestly don't even use it all that much. Rift Surge, so it charges them. So they'll take extra damage. Yeah. So it'll banish other people near them. So I mean, it's the great thing about Limbo is that it's all crowd control work. But people don't like him because he does shit like this. Some people will do this purposely just to piss people off because they're idiots and they're assholes. When I use Limbo, I'm doing it to keep the team alive, to do my part, and to make sure that we get out of this in one piece. You only need them for very specific missions. Ideally, mobile defense and interception missions. That's all you really... Oh, and now you're out of the void. Oh, that's right. I don't have you set up for the melee. I mean, the Zaw will take care of itself, but... He's a lot of fun to use, but this weapon, the Servectus, it's a broken shot, or the Convectrix. It's a broken shotgun. It really is. Efficient beams is what I was talking about. I only use ammo when dealing damage, and it gives me an extra 150% status chance. Beyond that, it's just increasing fire rate. I got cold and toxic off of here for my viral, increasing crit chance and damage, so I can do more damage in a short period of time. Your multi-shot that you should have on most weapons, and then obviously more crit damage and raw damage, and then shell compression just to have something in there. You know, more max, just your maximum ammo is just higher. I want to get the Sith thing. A Simulor? What type of a weapon are you talking about? What does it do? This was the first thing I thought of when you had mentioned it, and honestly, this is something that I started building, and I don't think I ever finished. the Sith thing that I have. You're gonna have to describe what it does, buddy, to help me figure out what it is so I can show it to you. It's a melee weapon. I don't think there's... It cuts people? Oh, these all cut people. The one you probably see me use the most is the Cronin Prime. Oh, my scythe. So this is a Zaw, actually. Here, let me switch to a Warframe that's actually designed for some melee action. So you can actually make this in Cetus, and it's not mastery ranked locked, so you can make it whenever you want. I have two of them. One is status base, which is this one. This is the newest one that I've made. Ben, not a problem, buddy. We'll figure it out. So this is made from 3 very specific pieces. It's a Docrum. That's the type of blade that's on it. So the grip is the, am I saying this right? Skala. And that's the handle, the pole itself. And then the link, which is actually these chains hanging off of it, is the Vargeet Jai 2. The great thing about the Zaws is you can equip arcanes to them, very specific arcanes. So the one that I have on, because of the stance that I use, on a ground slam, there's a 50% chance to pull enemies within 12 meters into melee range, which means if they're 12 meters away from me, I will immediately vacuum them in right on top of me. They won't be able to move. It crowd controls them. They can't fire. They can't attack. They can only take the abuse. The other one that I like to use is Exodia Force. Whenever I cause a status effect, there's a 50% chance to deal 200% weapon damage to all enemies within 6 meters. If I could combine the two of these, that would be something incredible. Again, this is a status-based weapon, so status is a little bit higher. Crit chance is not horrible. I do have Viral Heat as a combo on here, but it will proc Slash as its main physical. Blood Rush will increase my critical chance by 60% every stack of the combo counter that I go on, as well as Weeping Wounds doing the same thing for status, but at a rate of 40%. Now, what does this mean? And actually, let me change which Inaros I have on, because I believe I have Strain. Let me put on Melee. So, when you hit an enemy, on the bottom right, when I hit an enemy, you can see there's a 9 with a bar over it. Every time I hit an enemy, I get a hit. Now I'm at a 2 times multiplier. When I get that 2 times multiplier, I get an extra 60% critical chance, extra 40% status effect, or status chance. And it keeps going up. Now I'm at a 3 times multiplier, a 6 times multiplier. You can see that when I do the slam attack, it pulls these guys towards me. So the higher my combo counter is, the more damage I'm doing. You can see now I'm doing red and orange crits, and I'm just ripping these enemies apart. There's Exodia Hunt kicking on. It brings them in towards me. They can't attack. It's a very easy way to crowd control, and it's a very easy way to ramp up the damage on this. And not just that, but condition overload for every status type that is on the enemy. So I have 5 possible here. I get an extra 120% melee damage. So since I have 5 of them, you're looking at 600% melee damage when all 5 are triggering on top of it. Heat's going to lower it's going to crowd control, it's going to put that animation on them when they're burning, but it's also going to strip a little bit of their armor away, making them way more vulnerable. This whole synergy is supposed to work together, and it works very well together. This adding longer status duration means that the viral, the heat, the slash, everything's going to last longer on them, so I can do more damage over time. But the viral lowers their overall health. So viral hits, you're cutting their health down dramatically. Heat hits, and that's burning their life and lowering their armor, making their life far more vulnerable. Then you have slash that attacks directly to their vitality. Those 3 together will rip apart any enemy at any level. If you look at, Ben, there was a stream that I did... Oh, no worries, Ben. We'll catch you later, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll continue this next time, and I'll explain the rest to you. Get you back. Strain. And we'll get you back. I'm sure I'll catch you again soon. We gotta play sometime soon, buddy. Get you the rest of Rhino and keep that grind going. Hope you have a good day, buddy. We'll catch you again soon. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off the sorting. Come to think of it, probably should have kept a Naros on. Energy reduction, he doesn't need any. He'll keep himself alive. The enemies won't scale, so I don't have to worry about shield gating. I have to do a heavy amount of damage, though. Which means... Rubico? Wish I had negative zoom. Let's switch this back up. Although the Soma's not a horrible choice, I just want to drop him so much quicker.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Too easy. I expected more. I deserve.
Come to think of it, wish I had put on sure-footed. That way I don't have to worry about getting knocked down.
Assassination attacks are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces. This area, leave no survivors. Sargus Ruck has become a problem for our artifact recovery efforts. Several of our sites in this sector have been attacked and annexed by Ruck and his fleet. Take Ruck out. Ruck is the Grenier's preeminent artifact hunter. Taking him out will cripple their artifact recovery efforts.
Wonder if I can just melee Sargus.
Rock will be adorning only the most impressive in Grineer body modifications. You will need to stay one step ahead of him.
Just trying to get my combo counter up. Oh, I heard you. Eat shit, Nox.
Target spotted. This one is a handful.
It's funny how it's always a perfect, they knock me down and then he's vulnerable. Duke, you kill me, buddy. Holy shit, reload already. Duke, you're more of a nuisance than anything else, buddy.
I'm expecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grineer.
You can hit me all you want, buddy. You ain't gonna do shit to me. Come on, just let me reload the freaking weapon. Come on, Duke, get out of the way. Man, he would have been alive, but the knockdown. And another warning that my battery's coming down. Go ahead, attack me, guys. Alright, Duke, this is the part where you come in handy, man. Distract them. Nox, you gotta go.
Your assault team is headed your way.
Alright, my headset's about to die. Right in the middle of this, and I need to be able to hear everything. There we go. Alright, Duke. Keep distracting them. Let me get rid of these guys. Ah, the reload. What are you? Come on, Duke. You gotta distract them. There we go. What a pain in the ass that guy is. Let's get rid of all you guys. Watch. It's not even going to be anything worth it for this.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Ah, rifle ribbon mod. You just might get something worth it anyways. The one thing I wish the game did do, actually kept track of a numerical amount of damage you did. Not a percentage, but the actual number of damage you caused.
Inbox messages await the operator.
Let me guess. Yep.
I wonder what they say.
Actions. Consequences. Gotcha. Well, buy some more ribbon spots. Gaines, what's up, man? Let's see, that was a rifle ribbon. Kill 19 enemies that are on a dropship. So, kill them before they come off of a dropship. Okay. Let's get some more capacity. Romar, what's up, buddy? Come to think of it, I do have a 50% off coupon, too. Should probably use that to buy something. Oh, live stream whiff drops. I'll be sure to pop onto that real quick. Oh, that's opening up a different screen. We'll take that off and I'll look at it later.
Operator? Is that a pun?
I'll probably end up getting some kind of a skin or whatever, 50% off. Alright, so Anaros, you served your purpose. Back in the cage you go. Let's see here. Killing an enemy on a dropship. Atlas Neuroptics? Are you talking about regular Atlas, or are you talking about Atlas Prime?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
If it's regular Atlas, you have to kill the Golem. And that's going to be on the... hang on. If you go to Eris, you do the Jordas Golem, and you'll get regular Atlas pieces. Otherwise, you'll have to get his relics. Let me see where Atlas Prime relics will drop. Yeah, wrong click. Let's see here. Atlas Prime Neuroptic. So these would be all the places that you could get the relic for the Atlas Prime Neuroptics. Otherwise, you'll have to keep doing that one, the Jordas Precept. You'll have to keep doing that mission on Eris until you get the one for regular Atlas. Your best bet, my opinion, just go to Void and just keep doing Mott over and over and over again. It's a survival mission. Just stick in there for like an hour or so. You'll be able to knock out the relics. Otherwise, that's probably your best bet, honestly. They drop so many relics out of Mott and Annie these days. Alright, so I need to slap on a primary weapon that I don't give two hoots about, because... Crack Wraith, there we go. Don't need you. You can see how much... It doesn't even have a catalyst in it, but we're going to unlock this Rifle Riven. I have to kill 19 enemies that are on a dropship. Now, Satura, if we get the right map for it. And I don't feel like starting a mission, backing out, starting a mission, backing out. So who usually has dropships that come in regularly? Oh, are you indoors now? You used to be outside. The dropship used to come fairly often. You won't come on Satura because you're infested. It would have to be your mobile defense. There's a chance for it to come on a mobile defense, but not good enough. Your dropships don't drop enough enemies. I need something quick and something that's not going to eat up time. There. Basic defense, this is going to be back outside. Every so often, they're going to drop enemies on the back platform. How's everyone's day going so far? Hope you guys are all having a terrific Taco Tuesday.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, wait a second.
Corpus have tech weapons. We'll
Wrong
need to be
board.
careful.
So we'll back out, we'll go back in. I need a board where there's going to be a drop oh, hang on a second. Instead of... Are the ships out in the plains and Fortuna considered actual drop ships, or do they get specified off of something else? I'm gonna try that real quick. If I see what time of day is it in yeah, Khalid, I mean the ships that come out in the plains, are those not drop ships?
Orgus is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Are they talking about the in mission one for the Corpus, comes, drops off a handful of guys? Yep. I'm gonna give this a go. Right now I'm contemplating not bringing you and actually bringing out Free Roam Mesa. Khalid, how you doing today, by the way, buddy? Khalid, you got on the other day doing some Rogue Company. I turned on your stream, and then, no joke, I ended up just passing out, like, the second I started it up. Why do I have you on? It's gotta be you. Yep. Oh, and it might help if I put on the bread and butter of what's going to make this work. The old Rubicon. Shit. But I can't use the Rubico. I mean, I could. Yeah, I just have to take that ribbon off. And quite honestly, for how I plan on doing this, it's not even going to make a lick of difference. Yeah, and that's what I kind of figured. I mean, like, I'm just going to trigger a bounty, snipe these ships as they come in. It's only, it's going to one-shot these things no matter what. Oh, yeah, man. I was so set on why I was actually thinking about hopping on and playing with you, and then I ended up getting comfortable with Bella and just, man, just dropped. Wake up, she's drooling on my feet. I'm telling you, man, this dog should have been a German Shepherd, man. She's obsessed with feet. Yep, it counts.
Our most esteemed Sura, welcome.
We can't let the Grineer terrorize the people of Cetus. Find this trapper, and if he's alive, bring him back to safety. I've identified a drone that was active at Ostron's last known location. Bring it to me so I can examine it for us. The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it. That's it. The drone is under our control now.
I don't even have to hack it. What the hell happened?
Extraction point before the enemy can destroy it. More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Eventually I'm going to see them dropping out of the sky. I hope the fact that it's turning nighttime doesn't decrease the amount of dropships that come out. But I haven't even had any enemies drop from the sky. Those are, for those of you that are unaware,
Another wave to take out the
those
drone.
sirens
Stay
that
vigilant.
are going off, that's to alert that it's nighttime soon.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Any particular reason why this has to go so damn far?
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone. Just as I suspected, the Grenier drone saw the Oxford. We can use this information to help pinpoint his current location.
Alright, come on, give me something to guard. The defenses always post out a good amount of ships.
We need to put the Grenier on alert. Let them know the Ostrons are off limits. Raid their camp and send them running. You've reached the location. Out any nearby hostiles. The location is ours. Wait. Incoming assault. Don't let them retake this territory.
This is exactly what I needed. That takes care of that. This makes controlling the area so much easier.
your neighborhood.
Sounds like it's on the other side of that hill.
Where are they coming from? Void. Who did this to them?
During the chaos, I intercepted a transmission that confirms the Grenier are Astron prisoner. Tenno, with the intel you've gathered, I've managed to pinpoint the Trapper's location. Rescue him. There's the captive. Take out the guard. But be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation.
You gotta find out what's protecting them and then take your shot.
You've been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. The guards are down. Defuse the collar now. You've freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety.
Our citizen is safe, and the Grenier now know what happens when you mess with our people. You earned this bounty, you know.
Alright, let's go see what this ribbon is. Oh, I hear you. There you are. Doink. Just so you know, I'm out here, buddy. Alright. So that takes care of that. Let's see what this ribbon is. We'll head back to the ship. Hopefully it's for something halfway decent. Flux rifle. Interesting. Alright. I don't believe I own the Flux. And we're going to find out right now because I got to get this Rubico off. Nope. But let's take a peek and see if a Flux is a rifle worth getting our hands on and hanging onto that ribbon. I'm trying to remember if I even owned it at any point. Nope, never owned it.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
What? It's for the Flux, not the Fluctus. It's not even showing up in there. So why didn't you show up when I just looked you up? Oh, wait, nope, primary. There you are. Status base. Low crit. Has slash to it. Let's take a peek. This has to be something specific out of the dojo then. It's the only thing that makes sense. Judging by how it looks and that it's Corpus Energy Lab. I'm trying to remember which one's which. No. No, it's gonna be this one. There you are. Yeah, why not? there anything else I should get while I'm in here? Alright, let's kickstart it. And that'll be something for tomorrow. So how's everyone's Tuesday going? You guys are awfully quiet today. I do enjoy when people come in, they say hi, I answer back, and I get nothing. Or they say hi, ask a question, I answer it, no acknowledgement. Like, conversation is a art form of the past. Okay, and now that I just saw something, I'll put my random loadout on. I want to get you. I want to get you because I'm just getting reminded of something interesting. Ooh, he's got a cyst on his neck. So for those of you that have seen me stream multiple times, you know that I like doing the mag on them. I think I know a Warframe that has a better version of it here. So, if you know how Zatu works, 25% damage reduction on AoE attacks and a chance to avoid incoming weapon damage. So be it. His first ability, wield void damage for all attacks from equipped weapons when active. Void damage, something that our operator typically does. And that's, you shoot that and you see these green orbs now around it, they're hit with that. Now that means they also can't shoot out of it. So if I put void damage on Zatu here, yep, just what I thought. Mini blunders. Now here's the thing. You got a group of the enemies together, so I'm thinking getting ensnare from Korra. This also means that I need to, once and for all, finish this build. See, that's the downside. I need to be able to do more damage in a smaller area. I need to be able to get them together, because eventually that just runs out. That also means you gotta put some serious, I wouldn't say serious, some decent love into Zaku here. I got you up for... yeah. Fetch ability strength. So I'm going to do some research on him. Lose growing power. Raw damage on... I wonder... Now, this would be interesting, to say the least. Didn't think so. Okay. It's not the same concept as mag. Oh, how would I build you? Let's just wipe you clean real quick. You have radiation and slash. Get the fuck out of here. You have high slash like that. Why didn't I pay attention to that more? Could I get a viral heat radiation combo? I can definitely get viral on there. What I need, well, armor stripping. So you're a shotgun. Let's just mess with the elementals real quick. There's our viral. Now, is this going to add to radiation? No. Beautiful. Boom. Viral heat radiation. Crit chance 8%. Not worried about it. Status is at 100. You know, that'll definitely take up... It's the only thing on that's worth. Chilling grass would be a waste of a spot. Unless for some reason I get a Riven for you, in which case I would need the Vazarin spot. But this alone, you know what? Let's do this. Just because you boys is a little thicker. How well do you guys think this is gonna work? Now, why are you not causing void damage? Am I missing something here? A reason why it's got to be the Nox armor. Prevents them from getting void damage put on. Let's try some corrupted bombards. There it goes. Viral slash going on. Heat stripping armor. That's what I'm talking about. In theory, I should be able to gatekeep with this. The more enemies I walk into it, they're going to be hit with those pellets and get void damage. So how would I really test this out? You guys like to run like idiots. Or I can just one-shot these guys. Okay. Bad choice. They're too weak. I'm gonna slap you on just because, well, I can. Corrupted Butchers, no. I need someone that's not going to do anything stupid. They're just going to push. These guys don't live long enough for it to happen. Okay. So here's the other thing about void damage. That orb that's on them, it also means that, yeah, these guys are getting all kinds of fucked up. The radiation is messing with them. But yeah, it's a matter of getting them in together. So the next question is, I need to study more about Zatsu here to figure out which one of his 4 abilities is worth getting rid of and slapping Ensnare on. Definitely not you. So what exactly am I? Let's see here. Keys. Does it even say? Accuse manifests a void fissure to corrupt enemies into allies. Gaze. Grasp targets and void tendrils and capture damage when flows when targets. Now deny annihilates with a beam of void energy. Sweeping sentient resistance. So, deny. I also want to see that in action. What are you exactly doing to an enemy? I have done nothing more than just the basics with Zatu. Oh, that's interesting. Actually suspends them. So they could be like a beacon. Look, when you hit one of them, look how it travels. This is why I want to get Ensnare on. You get a group of enemies just sitting in a spot. These guys... On low level, it's not going to work. Because you're going to kill these fuckers instantly. On low level, you're not even notice it. Once you start getting into a higher tier... You can literally just gatekeep an area and just let this do its own thing. I would almost run this with the pox so you can get corrosive going, just to whittle them down even further. Do I have enemies on that side? I do. You're viral, you're corrosive. And you'll still do void damage as well. That's the thing, when it's the last one left, the bullets just kind of stick around and then end up flying off. So you gotta pay attention to that last guy. But this is definitely a build I'm gonna have fun with. It has a lot of synergy. Also wondering, now I'm thinking about it, I grabbed you for... mag as well because of how this all stems together. Curious. Yep, same aptitudes. So I'm thinking switching Zatu's 3, putting on Ensnare. We're going to do that right now. 3 is far too conditional. Time consuming, and it's not part of the bread and butter kit that Zatu has. Let's remove the cyst first.
Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
I never understood why that makes such a big deal when you get rid of it. You can only do one thing with it, and that's to make the Helmuth Charger that I have. Just gonna put this on the A. And over here, let's get Aubrey back. All right. So now we got that done. We'll go back to Simulacrum, and we're going to test this out real quick.
You are a true hunter. Where
If my math and everything about this game is right, this should be a much quicker death. Then beyond this, it's adding multi-shot punch through so that everything will last longer. There's Excalibur everywhere. Now here's the other thing. I'm also going to have to come up with a build that would add decent duration. 21 seconds is not bad, so then it's a matter of reach. Oh yeah, with them being that much closer to each other. Yeah, they're not even surviving it. I don't even have to apply any of their status. Oh, that's interesting. Khalid, are you watching this right now, buddy? If you are, look what I just noticed when I do this. Actually, watch the pattern of the bullets. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. The bullets are actually weaving in between them. It's almost like it's setting it up like it's gravity. It's going around between them. That's why the pattern's not the same, because it's weaving from one orb to another one. It's like they're each their own sun. And gravity's pulling them all in different directions. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to work on a build for this for sure.